Know more about some actresses or actors' love life than they do, or their skin regimen, than they do about their own values and needs and what makes them tick as a human being. Today, you can learn from the brightest, smartest people on earth. They're available. They're available by online. They're available by contracting or coaching. They're everywhere. There isn't a limit anymore. There's zero limit, except you're deciding to be a creator and not a maintainer. So you're deciding, I'm not just going to manage my life. I'm going to design and create something, because the tools are available everywhere. And so I'm just one of those.
I have a couple of questions based on what you've just said. The first one, starting at the top, was around, you talked about this idea of pattern recognition, utilization and creation.
Yes.
The question I had from that section was, is there a way to get better at pattern recognition?
Yeah. Well, first, by understanding it's the most important key.
Okay.
So it's like, if I'm fearful, what's the pattern I'm missing here? What's something that could give me some history to understand that this isn't random? Like, people say, I overeat, I overdrink, I get really angry, whatever. You don't overeat every moment. You don't smoke every moment. What are the triggers that you use?
And do you recommend people write? How do they raise their self-awareness enough to start spotting these patterns?
I believe in diaries, or you call it diary, I call it journals. I believe in journals is to be able to do that, to guide yourself. But yes, but it's more than that. You have to not only make the distinction, but you also have to have a different state to it. For example, let's say I say to you, I know, I need to lose weight. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to work out. Am I going to do it? No.
You're
because
fighting it.
I'm not in the state to do it. Now, most people are trying to figure out what to do. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's the wrong sequence. Because when you think about what to do, if you've never done it before, you feel uncertain, you don't follow through. If you have done it before, but you don't feel strong enough, you're not going to follow through. So I tell people, if you want a breakthrough, it's three things: strategy, story, state. Most people, if they want to have a breakthrough, they want to change their body, they want to change their life, they look for how to do it. And that's natural, but it's the absolute wrong order. And if you do things in the wrong order, it's like having the numbers to a phone for someone and you dial in the wrong order, you don't reach somebody. Or the vault, right?